Are you all familiar with the story of Noah and the Ark?
Yes.
You believe you are. Are you familiar with the original Geordie version of Noah and the Ark? I'll enlighten you. If I can say the word enlighten, I will enlighten you. The familiar melody, Knock on Wood, sang out from Noah's mobile. He jumped up from his chair to find his phone and turned down Jeremy Kyle. Number withheld alarmed him. He'd heard rumours from some of the guys about ruthless cold callers who wouldn't be told that you'd never had PPI. He answered, hello, and was greeted by an unfamiliar male voice. Sounded posh, like he was from Jesmond, or the type who would drive a Rolls Royce. Good morning, Noah, the strange man said. Who's this like? Noah replied. I am your Lord God, the voice proclaimed. Noah sat, stunned and wide-eyed. Maybe it was him from Metro FM, a random contestant selection. He might get a place on a ghost hunt or win tickets to see One Direction. But hold on, thought Noah, it cannot be that, cause me number's ex-directory, and I'm registered with that TPS, so it must be our Lord God calling me. I have decided, boomed the voice, to destroy this civilization. It's become a joke, so I have resolved to rebuild it from new foundations. Is this cause of that big market pagger our John had with that Magnum lad? It wasn't our John's fault. The bloke was a thief. He'd half-inched our Sandra's kebab. And anyways, John wasn't even drunk, cause he was the designated driver. He hadn't drank note. Well, maybe a few, but you cannot get pissed up on cider. Silence, the Lord God demanded. Look around at this world full of war, international corruption, poverty, hate. The kebab fight was just the last straw. I am calling to ask you to build an ark. What's an ark like? Asked Noah, bemused. It's a place of great safety, in this case a boat. Noah was no less confused. Like that tuxedo princess, he offered. That wasn't our safe, like, you know, our Sandra nearly fell out of the side, though she had drank our weight in Advocar. Yes, like that, conceded the Lord. But bigger, with less wild creatures. I'm not sure how I'll do the spin and dance floor, like, you might have to come down and teach us. I think we'll manage without one. Just build the boat, that will suffice. We can't further complicate matters, and we must consider the price. You know, I'm getting on a bit, God mate. Do you not want to ask a young gadgy? No, I've asked you, God bellowed. Mate, keep your halo on, Radgy. What are you doing? The Lord asked, hearing Noah rummage through his man drawer. We am looking for me Wix's loyalty card. I'll make a fortune on me rewards. You must get started immediately. And before you begin, please ensure you found a big enough place for the job. I personally suggest the town moor. Aye, God, I'll do what you tell us. But you're pushing us right to me limit, and I cannot get started until the weekend because the hot ones is on at the minute. God hung up and turned on loose women and envisaged them drowning in mud. He smiled as he pictured their imminent deaths, then laughed till his tears ran in floods. Before I start, actually, anybody here from Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Anybody else been to Liverpool?
Yeah.
And anybody else heard of Liverpool?
No.
Yeah. Excellent. This is a story set in Middlesbrough. According to legend, a fellow named Edmund arrived in Middlesbrough town, seeking some kind of wizard with a hairbrush and scissors to calm his unruly hair down. He found a pork butcher who said, mate, I won't cut you. Sit down and relax over there. In this makeshift meat salon, he manicured Ed's talons, then started to work on his hair. He shaved and he snipped, his sharp blades never slipped. Ed was glad he'd taken a punt on this unlikely barber in guise of meat carver. Ed's hair was amazing, especially the front. The barber said, Ed, you see your forehead? I'll let you have that bit for free. But please, can I ask you to take on a task and do a huge favour for me? Edmund was so pleased he swiftly agreed to carry out his hair saviour's orders. Edmund, my son, show the world what I've done. Spread word of me over the borders. Ed's hair was so good, he said that he would, and set off without the slightest whinge. So each summer season, this is the reason, we all celebrate Ed in Borough's free fringe.